Welcome back, Blade fans, and I hope you're hungry because we have a petrified fish for you today. That's right. This is the petrified fish straight off of Amazon for $28.99, and it is the PF818 in a gray handle, G10, and stonewash. Right off the bat, I'll say for the money, it is pretty nice and fidgety. Yes, it is. We've got perforated liners, lightening it up, and we're going to do all the specs in a moment. Got roughly a 3.5 inch blade. Gonna measure that up too. Got a nice stonewash there. Check that out. Kind of a different looking stonewash. Kind of a scratched, pre-scratched surface there for you. It is D2, as you can see on the flipper tab. These really struck my curiosity, seeing them on Instagram. Looked for a source, found the Petrified Fish website, and that was fine. Basically ordering them direct from China. Then I looked around and found that Amazon was carrying them. Now there's 2 more on the way, but they're about a month out, perhaps. Well, maybe a little less than that. Maybe like 3 weeks. We'll see. But it looks like they will get shipped from China. Nice jimping. But let me show you something right away. First of all, here's the box. Petrified fish and all. Kind of interesting design. You know, when I first saw these knives, I thought they were a expensive sort of custom-y sort of knife. And then I checked out the prices and wow. Couldn't believe it. So, look familiar, not in blade shape, but in construction. There's the Artisan Arroyo by Dirk Pinkerton. Equally nice and smooth. You got the full liners on that. But just, you know, overall, the action and construction, that they could almost be turned out of the same factory. Here is recently reviewed Damned Designs Hades. Little better construction on this, a little heftier knife. Just the sense that it's a little beefier, a little more robust, but still very similar construction. I'd say more embellishments on this for $50 as opposed to these two, although I think the Arroyo's coming into the 40s somewhere. So I really do like the Damn Designs knives. I've got one more Hades coming in a jade green and satin finish. They're all D2 knives. Nope, I'll take that back. The Damn Designs and the Petrified Fish are D2. This is the proprietary AR RPM 9 from Artisan. Kind of similar to 9CR 18 MOV, something like that. Okay, let's get down to some of the basics on this guy. It's a light knife. So let's back out and put her on the scale. Okay. So it comes in at a mere 3.687 ounces. By the way, there's the designer for you, David Chen. Not sure if he is the company owner or just a designer. Breaking out the new micrometer here. Let's see if we can get it working. And if we grab this right on the flipper tab, I think we'll get the best idea of what the stock is. I can't operate this one as well as the old one under the camera. And of course I'm in inches. Come on. Okay, there's millimeters. It's a little heavier micrometer, all out of steel. 3.61 millimeters on the thickness, thicker than I thought it would be. How about the blade? Not blade, how about the handle? The handle is 0.526. Okay. These will pop up on the screen magically when you see the video. I can't see them right now except in my own mind. All right, linear measurements. So overall length of the petrified fish is, we're going to call it 8 1/16, and 3.5 inches exactly on the blade length. And the blade and the cutting are going to be about the same, slightly more on the cutting edge than the length. Look at the ergos and the blade shape, kind of an interesting trapezoidal design there they elected to use on the grind. It appears to be flat ground with a nice swedge. You know, when you look at these lines coming together right here, it's very interesting, kind of a convergence there of these long triangular points. Makes it kind of neat. The other two coming in are completely different blade designs. So a light knife, beautiful action on it. It's on bearings. It is D2. You may love that or you may not, but for 28 bucks you get D2. And am I saying D2 is a bad steel? By no means. We don't have a switchable clip. It is right hand only tip up carry, and it makes room for the lanyard hole there, so we don't have a completely deep carry clip, but it's a fold over stainless steel clip. We got a T8 there. We've got the nice petrified fish logo there. And as I said, nice jimping. It's not a small knife. It's not a large knife. It's an 8-inch knife with a 3.5-inch blade. So if you've got one in that category, you kind of know what I'm talking about. Griptilian is going to be comparably sized, I would say ever so slightly longer overall, and pivot to pivot, same blade length. So 2 3.5-inch knives really. What did we miss? I always miss something. It is weight relieved, as I said. It is G10, kind of a gray blue, blue gray G10, and it's going to make an excellent little EDC knife. I mean, I like the fact that it's got a nice relief there for the liner. I mean, that's no problem to thumb off, but at the same time I don't feel as though it moves at all when I'm gripping the knife. You can do reverse grip very nicely. Got a good place to lock your thumb over. Nice contouring on the handle. And oh yeah, here's what's interesting. So we've got, I was looking for the the other side on the background when I was looking at that hole. What they did was put a metal reinforcement in there, which is a nice touch. And the lanyard comes out the back. So your lanyard only ties through one scale and out the back, which is kind of interesting. Not a bad thing at all. There you go. And yeah, there is a little metal reinforcement in there, as near as I can tell. Little grip on the back there, machined into the G10 back spacer. And there you have it. That is the Petrified Fish in D2, model number, once again, PF818. 818. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. I've got some awesome stuff coming in a day or two. Something new from Bastinelli. For me, new from Bastinelli. And something new from Migaron. Get ready for that. Okay. Catch you soon.